how's it going? How are you? Come on in, share the broadcasts, please invite someone, subscribe to the channel. This is Chaye, Fashion, Art and Beauty, and today I'm gonna come in with a demonstration of how to use our products. So I'll start with a pre-proof, and this is gonna help me because I've been having thinning on the perimeter of my hair, and I don't really do my hair up a lot, but I know that I do sleep a lot on this side or that side or the back, so that's where I'm having most of the issues. So it's just probably I'm not quite sure, but I've been using this product that I made. It's a hair growth treatment, and I'm just going to concentrate on this area. This part has grown back in. This one is taking a little bit longer to grow back in. So we're just going to do some groundwork today. I've got my gloves on already. Let's just get on in there. And if you've got any questions, you want to anything to be featured, any kind of comments or suggestions on what the next video should be, please leave it in the comment box below, because you know, nothing's new under the sun. Everything's been done before. So yeah, it's all about collaboration, it's all about growing, it's all about being part of a community that cares and shares. So let's get into the video. Hiya. So I've got the hair growth treatment here. If you could see it, it's made of natural ingredients, plus it's got essential oils that helps to penetrate the scalp, and it's quite nourishing and moisturizing, as you have the other ingredients, which are ginger and onion, which everybody knows is quite good for stimulating hair growth, and kind of almost, to me in my mind, it's almost like it shocks the follicles to start grow back, but it really is full of sulfur and all of these amazing different materials that are in our hair, but sometimes it stops growing as quickly as usual as you get older, and all these different things, or if you've got a medical issue like alopecia or something like that. So I'm going to use this on my hair first, and before I was using it all of my hair, and this side grew back a lot quicker. The front is very thick, the middle has gotten so thick, so it's really quite a good thickener for your hair, but it also lets it grow. And you could see this is my style that I think I'm about 9 days now that I need to wash my hair, but yeah, so I'm gonna do that today. And yeah, so we can get started. I'm gonna start with some normal water and just kind of spritz the area, massage it a little bit, and then add the hair growth treatment to that, and just really saturate that area. Okay, hello. So now I've got my hair out, and it's still looking pretty fresh still. I'm actually absolutely loving my new routine, and I'm just gonna separate this side and spritz it, and we're gonna see. I'm gonna check in with you guys every week, because I wash my hair once a week. I don't really have to, because I did it before every 2 weeks when time permits. So my goal is to do it once a week, which I have been doing for a while. I mean, but every now and again I do it every 2 weeks. So, and I always, on those weeks, I always wash, deep condition, and then add all of my other products afterwards. So water, leave-in, cream and oil, because I find that the oil seals everything in, and if I put the oil on first, I can't really get the rest of it. Yeah. Anyway, you guys know the story. So I'm just gonna separate this side and just have the rest out. So as you can see, this side is definitely not the same like that side, and that's the issue. And there is hair there, because it was nothing before. But it's really thin, so I'm really trying to get that thickened up, and yeah, the way I would like it. All right. after I've fully saturated my scalp with the product, I just brush through, massage in as well, as you can see. And I'm now going in with the aloe vera, coconut water and hibiscus moisturizing detangler. So I'm going in with that one, just a little bit because I've already got enough water, and it comes out a bit like this. So that's because of the hibiscus. It's got like a semi-fleshy tone to it. But I'll just put that on, and whilst my scalp is drying, because I want the hair growth treatment to really dry on my scalp, I'm just gonna add this. And I love this because it just makes everything pop. And it's also good with my friends that are Caucasian and Asian, as in Indian Asian, and yeah, they all love it. Anyone that's got curly hair, they've just tried it and it's really good. It's one of those things, I use it before and after. Sometimes I use it as, now I'm using it as a detangler, but other times I use it after I've washed out my deep conditioner. After I've added all I need to, I then just twist it up just to leave it to keep it out of the way, so I can see the back of my hair. So I just make a loose knot, and yeah, it should be okay, I think. I've got some clips here. I may change them only because sometimes they can be a bit grabby, again, a bit tight. Just grab them. I'm really happy that you guys are on this kind of journey with me. I'm so excited to see what happens next. So I'm going to use this treatment on religiously. I used to do it a lot, and then I forgot, and all these different things, and I try new stuff, and then I didn't remember to put it on. But I'm going to try to do it every week, even if it's just this section. I do every week, because the more consistent you are with these things, the better results you'll get from using any product, any good product. So I'm just going to continue, not with the hair growth treatment, just the pre-poo. I'm just going to spritz my hair first with just water, just to loosen it up and get the product in there. This is going to make your wash day, if you use a clarifying shampoo or a moisturizing shampoo, it's going to make your wash day even better. So I'm just getting some water on there. And I'm just going to show this one on camera, and then I'll come back when I get to the top, because the top is the thickest part of my hair, the top and the middle. Absolutely. I mean, if I leave that out for a week, you can't get anything through there. So it's really thick, and I'm trying to get my hair and keep my hair moisturized longer with these products, and see. From the first time I started using my products, I've seen that my porosity has gotten better because I'm consistent with it. It's like my hair knows when, you know, and I wash it every week, or worst case, every 2 weeks. The longest I've gone was when I was on holiday, because I didn't have any products with me. So I went like maybe 3 weeks without any kind of washing or anything like that on my scalp. So that was a bit different. But yeah, it was fine. So this is just from adding finger detangling and all these different things. The beauty about the stuff that I use, my products, is that it's some, as you know, with everybody else's, all these natural products, that it's best. You need to listen to your hair. And if you're using something that you really like, but you're feeling like it's leaving your hair feeling a little bit dry, with precaution, I would say either slow down or use less, or completely stop, depending on how much you feel like this is not going that great. It's not going like how that YouTuber said it was gonna go. So please listen to your hair, and you know, just kind of, yeah, be a bit more sensitive to it, and you'll see that you'll get the results from using these products. You'll get the results that you desire. So I'm just gonna go, after I finish with my finger detangling, which I've learned that this is probably the best way to detangle. Always finger detangle first. Sometimes you get lazy, everybody does it. Everybody gets lazy and they don't have time, and everything else is more important. But it's always best to do your hair. Never do your hair when you're super tired. Not even when you're tired, but I know how life is. So never do it when you're super tired. Always take care, be gentle. So just love your hair as it is now, even if it's really dry and not where you want it to. And when you start loving it and taking care of it, it sounds weird, but it then starts to love you back. You start to see like things that you want. It starts to cooperate with you, because then you're taking time to understand how your hair takes products, what kind of product it likes, what kind of product it dislikes, what kind of product it can take in small dosages, and what you can really lavish your hair on. So yeah, just be gentle with your hair and know that it's there for you. It's one of your best assets, you know. So I'm just gonna go in and detangle from tips to roots. So gently go up and then after I do this, I'm just gonna add the detangler. I probably could have added it before. I did add a little bit, I think. I do kind of like 2 pumps and get that much. And I love using this product because you think and then your curls just pop. So you could either, if you're doing like a wash and go where you're gonna leave your hair at, you could probably do that, and then it just does the job. It's quite a good one. So just good measure, just go back in just to get the roots, because that's where all of my regrowth is, and it gets really thick sometimes. I always twist, and I always wash my hair in a twist, because I've tried it another way. I think another like maybe a couple months ago probably, I washed my hair without putting it in a twist, and it didn't go so bad. I think it's because now it's a lot more manageable, because I'm taking care of it in a more manageable way, a way that works for my hair, and that's really listening to what my hair wants. And that's all you can do, is just kind of listen to your hair. You don't really have to splurge on a lot of stuff, but you just need to get the stuff that you know really works for you. And also every 6 months to a year, or every year, you should add something new to your routine, a new product, because the hair gets used to things. It's like your body, it gets used to a certain thing, and it's almost like it doesn't have the same potency as it does when you started using it initially. I did it very, very leisurely, because I just took my time, wasn't rushing through. But I've added, as I said, my aloe vera juice and coconut water and hibiscus plant tea in the mixture. And yeah, So I'm just gonna leave this on. I may leave it on overnight, or I may just, yeah, do the other processes and get back on with these. So as I said before, always wash my hair in twists because it's that thick, and it just makes it easier to, and they're very loose twists, so I could get my hand to my scalp and get everything. So that's me done. Let me get my glasses on. So that's me done. All this section's done. Just gonna go through with my hair growth and just put it again here and on the sides here and leave it on for a bit. Okay. Hi everyone. So I just want to show you, I didn't want my hair to be, because I left the hair growth treatment on overnight, and I wanted to get my hair in water to wash it out. So now I've got the shampoo in, which is this formula here. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, so it's the aloe vera and authentic African black soap that I've got in here, and I'm just using it to sit on my scalp. So I've completely drenched my hair. It was drenched anyway when I put it on, and I'm just massaging it into the scalp just to get that clean. And I just do that all over. I know it looks drier than it is, but you can see that the shampoo's in there. It does have a really good, a thick sud, but the more water you add on it, the more sudsy it becomes. But because I know I'm going to film, I didn't want to put loads of water, and I don't want to do it in the shower, because it's just a lot of logistics to do that. So what I do, just to not have as much knots, I kind of pull the hair and just kind of get it in the scalp there, and I just do that all the way around. Give it a good head massage, because you just want the suds from the shampoo or the active materials in the shampoo will go on the scalp, but then once you're washing it out, it will go to the ends as well and cleanse the shaft of the hair. So you don't have to worry too much. Most shampoo is just for scalp anyway, because the rest of it is literally just dead hair on that's connected by the scalp. But yeah, so go in on the areas that you want and just kind of massage it in. Make sure that the scalp is clean, because for hair to grow, it needs to have clean scalp, healthy scalp. So whatever that is for you, it needs to be healthy. So with this moisturizing shampoo, it also clarifies, so but it's very good for your hair. And a lot of people say with this shampoo, they can literally detangle because it's that thick. It's really thick, and so it gives them, if they've got time, it gives them a chance to literally go through one bit by bit and kind of comb through if they haven't done that already. But because you saw yesterday that you saw that, but because I've already detangled my hair, I don't need to do that. So I'm just gonna do this, and then I'll come back to show you how I add the deep conditioner. For the past couple weeks, I've been adding, sometimes if I have the time, I've been adding like a teaspoon of henna and a teaspoon of fenugreek powder to my deep conditioner. It's been good. It's been quite, I was just testing it out just to see how it goes, just for strength and for added strength really.
3 hours later.
So now I've got these two parts. I'm gonna be using I think my hair is really dry, so I have to add water to it. Honey and avocado conditioner, deep conditioner and mask. I'm gonna use it as a mask today. Yeah, all right. So I have spritzed the area just to it's easier to add the products that way. And what I'm gonna do, as I said to you before, I've added 2 teaspoons of fenugreek and henna powder, and I'm just gonna use my hand. So this is now the color of the conditioner. which is fine. You're just gonna put that on here. If I'm looking away, I'm just looking in the mirror because and you really want to have an area where there's where the mess won't reach, so because it's quite messy. So with this, you just use your hands to finger detangle, and that's it. And if you feel like it's a bit knotty in areas, you can use, the comb to come through, or brush, or whatever you've got. So once you add it in, it's gonna feel very, because my conditioner is it's buttery, it's because it's got avocado butter, avocado oil, and all these different high hydrating ingredients. So after just a couple minutes of adding it, it's already smoothing my tresses, and that's what you want. You want it to be smooth onto your hair. Yep, so you can see how the product is on every strand. And now I'll just what I'm doing, I won't be covering my hair. I'll just have it out and let the product, because of the fenugreek inside, it normally dries to sort of like a cast, almost like a clay. And when it's like a clay, more dry, then I'll go in and wash it out. I'll wait until it's almost like a clay. And to keep it out of the way, I just put it like that. I'll do the rest, and when it comes to the last two in the back, I'll get back on the camera, or I'll slow the video down. Let's see which one works better. Hi, so I'm at the end of my hair, and as I said before, I was going to do the last ones on screen. Let me know if you can see me properly. Ones, and when I'm done, I will take them out of these 1 2 knots so that they could dry properly. But so I've got a good amount of product left. I'm just gonna taste it all over. It's a shame you can't see the back, but neither can I. So we're both in the same boat. So I'm gonna do. Coating the outer layer of this section with the product, and then I'm gonna go in between. And the one thing I love about this is that it just lets your curls clump together really nicely. So I'm gonna split this in half, because this is my this section, the whole back area of my hair is kind of like medium porosity, so it's really good. Product gets in there really quickly, so I can take bigger sections at the back. And I'm just gonna smooth through the product. I may use my brush just to, I don't need to because it's really good and it's like that for a minute, and then it starts to curl up. Yeah. Whatever is left over, I'll just, and you can see how as this curl gets, it just gets shorter and shorter. I'm fine with it. I mean, before I used to hate it that it curls, that it shrinks so much, but it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone, so it's fine. And I love it, because when it's like that, it shows me that my hair is healthy for the type of hair that I have.
The next day.
Hey, so I finally washed the conditioner out of my hair. I had stuff to do, so it was on there for, I don't know, hours. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna show you how after I've I'm gonna show you my protective style to get the really nice bouncy curl that you saw in my previous video. I'm just gonna show you how I do that. I'm just gonna do one or two and then the rest off screen, and then come back in the end and let you see the finished product. Hello, so for this part of the process, I've just undone one of my knots or twists from when I washed my hair, from when I've deep conditioned my hair, and I like the results I'm getting so far. I haven't had much, I haven't combed it yet. And for this part of the process, I'm going to use my the Chaye Beauty aloe vera and coconut and hibiscus detangler I've made an onion and garlic oil, and if I need it, my Chaye butter. So if I need it, I don't think I do, but if I feel like I need it, I'll do that. So that's what I'm going to use. And for detangling, if I need to, I'll use this brush, one of my favorite, and just a rat tail comb, just to smooth the parting. But as I said to you before, when I'm deep conditioning, I always part it in the section that I'm going to use. So I don't really need to do that, but yeah. So I'll do this one on camera. I've already put some detangler. I'm going to put a little bit of the butter just to smooth those flyaways. And then as I go throughout, I'm probably going to need water as well. And I've got my spray bottle from earlier. Always better to use both hands to kind of melt the butter in your hand before you put it on your hair. But yeah, so let's see. I don't think I need to use the tangle, but I'll just do it anyway, just so it's smooth when actually. And only in the thicker areas I'll do this. But it's probably so you can see already that I don't really need to do this. And to finish it off, I'm just going to take some of my oil. And this, I normally have a growth oil, but I'm trying something different. I don't sell this, I'm just using it for myself. I just made a special. It's just for the areas where I'm not really, where the hair is taking a bit longer to grow. See from this end result that I'm going to have a side part, and I've got it on both sides so I could flip it, and normally I have a deeper part, but let's see, maybe I'll be able to separate and kind of give it like a more kind of tossed look, messy, not bothered, even though I am. Because it took so long to do. And the only reason why it takes this long is because I'm filming. Normally I just kind of do it and it takes me like max if I'm really trying to be, you know, if I haven't planned ahead, like I know what I'm gonna do, it's like, it takes like 2 hours. But if I have planned ahead, it's like an hour. If yeah, it just depends on if I'm rushed or if I've got time. I haven't got much time today, but because I'm filming, it takes a bit longer because you have to explain and stuff that you do offline. You would probably not do when you're filming. You wouldn't go back. You just kind of, when you're not filming, you would just like follow through and do what you have to do, and it's kind of like in your head. But when you're filming, it's like you have to get what's in your head out, and that's the difference. Anyway, in about 2 days or 3, depending on how long it takes to dry, and it's quite wet here, so it's raining a lot here in England, so it may take a bit longer. It's quite damp, and yeah, so depending on how long it takes, I'll come back. But this is like the kind of end result of it now, and then I'm gonna come back when it's dry and undo it and try to put it together and give you guys a video of the Sunday. Okay, all right. Yeah, let me know what you think, all your comments below. If you have any question, if you've done this before and it's never worked for you, because when I used to do it, I used to watch these YouTube videos. I'm like, how does she do that? That doesn't work. My hair doesn't come out like that. And I've realized that everybody's hair is different, but also it's kind of like knowing your hair well enough to adapt things to work so that you get the kind of look you're looking for from your hair. And that's what I love about curly hair. It's so versatile. So even if you've got thin hair, you've got texture, you can still straighten it, you can still do little styles like this. Because when I did one time bantu knots in like a kind of style to wear out, it looked so beautiful. And I never ever, only once when I was working at Rolls-Royce in the design team, I wore my hair like that, and my design director, Giles Taylor, at the time, he absolutely loved it. He's like, oh my God, it's so unique, it's so different. And I was like, oh really? It's just a simple bantu knot. Anyway, yeah, so for this style, I use this. I use one of my oils that I'm working on for like edges and all these different things. It's like an onion oil, and I use my, oopsie, fell, sorry, it's almost finished now. This has like been 2 months, if not more, like, because you never really check it, you're just kind of using it, and I use it on my body as well, so it's like it's gone well for having to be 350 ml. It costs $18.99, and you get a lot out of it because it's got shea butter, mango butter, cacao butter, cupachu, I can't pronounce that quite well, the Brazilian butter, and yeah, it's really beautiful. So see all my fingers digging in there, and it's a lot in there. Anyway, hope you enjoy your week. I'll come back and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.